So now we're going to move into the clock and arrow. If I can get my hands in a clock position, I basically never let it go, and I move my body all around trying to figure out how to finish. There are some really cool benefits to the clock and arrow over the bow and arrow. Bow and arrow is still an A-game move, but this is just a little bit different. I'm going to go through the same exact sequence. Do not choke your partner through the whole sequence, or you're going to do it twice, and then you're going to try and look and see if you can get water. I want lots of reps, so your hands should go in the area, but don't actively choke each other. Make sense, right? So seatbelt, we fall to the side, my head's tight too. He peels that bottom hook, I set that top hook, I come here. Now, when I come to this position, he knows what's up, so he switches his feet. Nope, step that, yes. And when I start to push into him, now he has the ability to frame, and I won't be able to go over his back or plant my head without leaving my arms behind. Does that make sense? So rather than pushing him over, I'm gonna take that leg that's closest by the head, I'll sit it behind the back, and then I'm gonna arc this leg over. And you can see I still have my clock choke grips. Using that momentum, you wanna start to lean back. Now, I totally, 100% understand that the more that you lean back, the more the pocket opens here, the more they're gonna defend. And if you wanna learn how to deal with that, come on Friday, I'll show you, right? But for today, arch that back, you've got that bottom one, and really keep your elbow tight to your hip. Apply a lot of pressure, but ultimately what we're trying to do is snake out his defense so that we can still get him, okay? Let's look at it again. So seatbelt, ear tight, control, he comes over and I try to push him over and I can't. Turn. So from here I'm gonna take this leg that's closest to the head, it comes up along the spine, and as I sit back, I still keep my grips. If you wanna bring that leg over, that is a good thing to do. Hercules. Am I choking the crap out of you the whole time? No, the hands are in the place, but I'm not actively trying to finish. Again, first angle again. 1, 2, and control. He starts to peel, right, top hook. Here, right, he starts to plant, I can't push over. Bottom leg, top leg, pull him up and over and set right here. Your pelvis will be positioned right between the shoulder blades with like maximum ability to be able to use your whole core in a deadlift motion to apply pressure to the neck. Be rad to each other, don't try to kill each other. Make sense?
Question.
Yes?
To finish the choke, are you leaning back or are you still going to lean towards his legs?
You're going to lean towards the legs, okay? The reason that we lean towards the legs, back and towards the legs are not equal power. Back is better than towards the legs. But when you get to go towards the legs, you get to tuck your elbow and shrink that pocket where they're gonna try and get their head out. And we'll talk about defenses later next week. Ready? 1, 2.